Hey guys, what is up? NYKid31 here. If my voice quality is kind of poor, I am battling a heinous sinus infection. My head feels like it weighs like a bowling ball. But I'm a trooper. I'm lying in bed with the lights off, watching Alabama, watching Notre Dame, and uploading this NBA Live video online ranked game. And what I think I'm going to do with NBA Live and NBA 2K is just play with every team. NBA Live, I'm going to start out with the Knicks. And I'm going to play with every team. I'm going to play until I lose. So we're on the Knicks right now. This is game number 2. And I'll play with the Knicks until I lose. And then I'll go on to the next team. And I'll probably go out in alphabetical order. So I'll start with the Knicks. And then I guess the next team up would be the... I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's how I'll roll, and I'll do that with NBA 2K as well. And that'll keep, I think, the content fresh. And, you know, I'll give my thoughts on the team that I'm using, strengths and weaknesses, and all that. You see here, or you can probably hear my opponent's ruffled or muffled cursing. He goes on... Oh, Knicks are going to make him rage. But the Knicks are a good video game team. And in my opinion, there are 3 ingredients you need to be a good video game team. 1, you need a post-up player. Knicks got that. They got Melo. They got 2. They got Melo and they have Amari. You need 3-point shooting. And the Knicks have J.R. Smith and they have Sean. But Melo's a decent 3-point shooter as well. And has a lot of 3-point shooters like Pablo Cristiano and Shane Larkin is okay. And 3, you need a guy who can get contact fouls in the paint and dunk in traffic. And Melo can do both, as he will just detonate DeMarcus Cousins, just complete emasculation. And then, since I play on-ball defense, that's going to be pretty much on me. So I'm playing a double team here since teams aren't a great shooting team, so I can double down on Marcus Cousins in the post. And what I like about Live's double team is that you have really good control over, how late or how early you want to show it, and you can, go in between. You can fake it with the circle button. It's really nice. Now, once you have those offensive things in your favor, then if you have, a paint enforcer, guys who can rebound, guys who can block shots, even better. For the Knickerbockers here, Dallenberg's all right. He gets a couple of blocks a game from me, does a nice job on the boards. He can finish around the rim somewhat on offensive rebounds and pick and rolls. Quincy AC gets a lot of boards from me as well. I wonder how long that'll continue. It's only been 2 games, so depending on who I match up with, I'm curious to see how that goes. As Pablo gets a steal. He steals boy online, and then he does something to cause his dude to retreat, and I bang the 3-pointer. Cousins, and I'll double. I'm not afraid to double. I'm not going to let DeMarcus Cousins, go crazy. Tough shot there. When I'm defending the post, I try to take away the baseline spin first, see if he's going to turn it the other way, and then go from there. I'll try to, take a charge or pull the chair. And also when I'm playing user defense, it's all about running folks off the 3-point line. Offensive foul. Thought I had it there. But yeah, running folks off the 3-point line. And I don't really jump to contest those 3-point shots. I hold the L trigger, Melo, the drop step and dunk. Wow. And try to contest those shots as well as force them into help and force them to try to finish shots in traffic. He's got some shooters in the game now, so that's Stauskas and somebody else. We can't hit it. He's the offensive board, so that's going to make doubling Cousins a little bit harder to do. We're going to have to play him up front and there and don't get the baseline, but he screws it up and still manages to score. No, he doesn't. He gets blocked. And then he's going to get called for 3 seconds.
3 seconds. That's an uncalled for.
So he's starting to get a little bit frustrated. He can't really shoot, and I'm not making it easy for him to score in the paint. And that's pretty much what happens in these basketball games online, if you can, force guys into long twos, contest a three, and deny them where they want to go in the lane, you got a good shot at winning. Because most guys aren't going to have much of a game plan to do anything else. And me, I'll do what I do. I'll run sets, I'll run plays, I don't care. Nope, no whole spin for you. Good denial there. Nakamura is not really a great shooter. I kind of overcommit here and get myself, in a bad spot and cause Amari to get posterized. But I'm in good shape. Not in a hurry, taking my time. I screwed that up there. I wanted to pass to Dallenberg, but I get a nice reverse layup as he overplays me to the left. It gives me the baseline. Rudy Gay on Quincy Ace. I have to give ground or I would have gotten destroyed. Pick and roll action. I love the contact animations. And Mario has a nice little put in.
It has not been a one-sided affair. Each of these
so the Knicks are in control. No way. See, those are the kind of shots I want to force. I don't know what you're mad at, buddy. You're taking a contested off the dribble three.
Excellent screen.
Don't curse at me. Rage, young fella. He's raging hard. Well, there he had reason to rage. That was a pretty bad break for him as I throw that pass pick and roll really late. It goes right by his dude. So he's starting to lose his composure. He's starting to unravel. But he still has quite a bit of time to go if he can just kind of chill out a little bit and take good shots.
It's so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look.
Can we make him dance? Can we make him dance, Melo? Can we make him dance while he rages? And Melo with the running hook. So winding down the third quarter. Oh, I overcommit. All he's got to do is do stuff like that and work to get some good shots. Forces me into a tough little pull-up. Doing work on the boards, Amari. So what do you guys think? Think that's a good idea to kind of keep things fresh as far as the moves content? Would you prefer something more democratic, viewers request? I kind of like the around the league thing better. Nice shot there. Because I don't want to play with, power teams all the time. And I'm sure people don't want to play against power teams all the time. Like in Madden, who wants to be playing against the Seattle Seahawks and the Niners and the Broncos every single game? No one. So that'll give every team in the league equal time. I like that idea. I like it a lot. No, sir. So I'm up 11. Got about a minute 40 left.
And that's apropos to what this game has been all about.
Melo's rolling. Things are looking good. I'm just going to play straight up in the post. Try to pull the chair back. Nope. He recovered by trying to pull the chair back. He recognized what I was going to do. Otherwise, he would have fell to the ground. J.R. Smith had a nice step back three earlier off the dribble. Nothing there. Got Melo now. I get into the lane, and I will get the and one. That's what you need. You need that alpha dog. So it's all over but the crying and the raging. Almost get another steal. He almost goes back court. And that's why you stay away from the triangle button on those jumpers. The cardinal sin, fouling a jump shooter. Let's try to close it out in style. Execution. Could have hit the cutter there, but I don't. Let Melo finish it. Can't get it. Another offensive board. Poor guy, he's so frustrated. He had a good record too. He was like, 30 and 10, something like that. But he goes down with my second game in a row with the Knicks. And that is that for this matchup. I'll be doing this for NBA 2K as well. Sit back and enjoy the post-game show with Jalen. Talk to you all later. Peace.
from Madison Square Garden in New York.
The Knicks were simply amazing in this contest. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. The Knicks can point to these guys for their scoring output. The Kings are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track.
Bench points.
The New York Knicks can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup. Amari Stoudemire was the most effective of the reserves.
Player of the game.
Melo punished the opposition with a great game here today. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. There was a point where it seemed like every close-range shot was going to drop. He certainly didn't struggle today offensively around the rim. And here's the shot chart telling its own story. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does